Kansas City still on the move following a penalty. Travis Kelce brings them inside Dolphin territory, and look at the lack of effort by the Dolphins. They didn't recognize he was never down. First down, Kansas City. Put the camera on Taylor. Put the camera on Taylor.
Hi, I'm Taylor Swift.
All jokes aside, I know we were making fun all season, but for whatever reason, there's people who can't seem to understand why the populace has an issue with Taylor Swift. It's not actually Taylor Swift herself. It's the media coverage of Taylor Swift. You see, in Detroit, the Lions made plays, and when Eminem was in the house, they showed him once and moved on. But for whatever reason, since Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce, every game she attends, not only does the cameras constantly cut to her, the commentators can't keep her name out of their mouth. This the same thing that happened when Tony Romo was dating Jessica Simpson back in the late 2000s. It got nothing to do with their actual relationship. It's the fact that the media makes it a big deal. Usually the networks would acknowledge the celebrities who are in the building and then move on to the game. But for whatever reason, if you're dating somebody, they gotta keep putting the camera on you if you famous. But I must say this, for the people who actually have an issue with Taylor Swift claiming that she's ruining football for them, you ought to get off the internet, because there's no way somebody attending a game bothers you that much. Your issue is with the networks, not with her. Back to football. First and goal for the Chiefs, the NFL's best roach exterminator with no equipment. Isaiah Pacheco stomps his way into the end zone for the score. Kansas City leads 26-7. The Dolphins are getting cooked. At this point, the Dolphins ought to just go home. The whole stadium swag surfing, the game not even over. First and goal for the Kansas City Bloods. Mahomes dumps it off to Travis Kelce. Couple blockers out in front, and we're witnesses to NFL history as Mahomes and Kelce would etch their names into the history books with the most touchdowns as a duo in postseason history. But before we acknowledge that, let's make it about Taylor. Let's make it about Taylor. They didn't even acknowledge that was the record breakers. They immediately cut to Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes. Jason Kelce still don't got no shirt on, and it appears that he's got calcified nipples. He just hit us with his finishing move. All jokes aside, this is exactly what I meant last week during the wild card commentary when I specified that NFL fans don't have an issue with Taylor Swift. It's the networks that keep having coverage on her. Because we just witnessed Mahomes and Kelce etch their names into history with the most touchdowns as a duo in the playoffs ever in the history of the NFL. But rather than even spotlight that, they had a heart edit ready to go on Taylor Swift's reaction. Man's just made history, and they cut to Taylor Swift.
It's obvious what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis. I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
It don't matter, 'cause they don't like the clothes she wears. Don't like the color of her hair.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Antoine here. We're back with another video. We're back with another, back with a video on this channel. In today's video, we're here to talk about, the whole entire debacle with NFL, try to make money off of Taylor Swift. And, of course, Travis Kelce and how it's annoying and why they should stop and all this, because it is really annoying the fact that, NFL is literally just putting all the cameras on Taylor Swift and all this other type of stuff. And it got many people, including myself, thinking or like something weird is going to be happening and all this other type of stuff. Because after all, if you guys don't know at this point, the Chiefs and the 49ers are going to be playing against each other in the Super Bowl this year, 2024. And it's going to be a really interesting one. I'm excited for both teams. Let's see who's going to go into, to go into the Super Bowl, go against each other and all this other type of stuff, It's going to be a very interesting one, because they did have their rematch back in, I believe it was 2020. It was the 49ers versus Chiefs in 2020. They had a really good back and forth battle. And a crazy ending happened with the whole Magic Mahomes shit happens, and Chiefs end up winning their first Super Bowl in a long ass time. And many people at that point thought that they might be a dynasty and all this other type of stuff. And they could possibly be a dynasty if they beat 49ers this year. But nonetheless, though, man, it's gonna be really interesting. I'm super excited for what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna tell you who I want to win this game, but I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll keep it to myself and then go forward from there. But that's not the whole point of today's video. Today's video, I want to talk about the whole NFL bullshit, man, because NFL be on that S game shit, and I'm not even surprised. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying to be neutral. I'm trying to be, trying to be as understandably as possible about this, and get something out of my chest because that's the whole point of my random when it comes to these random talk videos. We like to like have a conversation, in the comment section or on when I'm recording this and talking, to you guys, about a certain subject I want to talk about. That's very important. This one to me is very important because I'm an NFL fan. I've been an NFL fan since I was fucking 3 years old. Actually, when I was 3 years old when the old Great Show Turf, the Rams, yeah, we had a great run, and then Tom Brady took that away from us. But that's nor here, it's nor there. It's not about that. It's about this whole situation that's been going on throughout the whole entire this year. Because a lot of people on the internet have been talking about this, especially the NFL fans, have been talking about this. And I want to get something out of my chest because the Super Bowl is like a couple of days away. And I gotta say something about this because I think no one won't say anything about this. But nonetheless, though, so let's talk about this situation real quick. So if you guys don't know, obviously Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, they're dating each other. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bravo to them. Good for them. I'm happy for them. They're dating each other. You know what I'm saying? God bless them both. You know what I'm saying? Wish nothing best for their relationships. All this other type of stuff. And many others who are dating too as well around the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It looks like they're a good couple. It looks like they could be together for quite some time. Looks like it's a really interesting, really interesting, they're interesting about them too, you know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift, she's obviously a singer, one of the greatest of all time. Many people say she's probably the GOAT of being the best singer of all time and all that type of stuff. And, say she's one of the greatest of all time. And you got Travis Kelce, one of the greatest tight ends of all time, trying to possibly solidify himself as the greatest tight end of all time. I mean, there's a conversation on that, you know what I'm saying? But that's not here or there. They both were dating, you know what I'm saying? And it looked like, okay, so they're both dating. Everything's going so great, right? Then the NFL gets involved. Every time Taylor Swift goes to, the Kansas City Chiefs game, and she tries to support her man, to, tell Taylor, Travis Kelce, of course, tries to support her man, you know what I'm saying? Because, she tries to support her man to play football because, Travis Kelce plays football. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, the NFL, they start to like fucking put the cameras on Taylor Swift, this and that. And it made a lot of people upset, including myself, because it's like, bro, I get it, they're dating, but can you just let Taylor be? Like, can you let her just have her, support her man with her friends and with her, can you let her be? You know what I'm saying? It to me, it sounded weird because normally when there's a celebrity that goes into like a football game or a basketball game or any of the games whatsoever, they'll get like one camera shot at them and then boom, they move on to the game and just focus on the game, right? NFL, what they're doing is, so this would piss me off because a lot of people get too confused about this. What they're doing is some shady shit. They decided to say, you know what? Let's point to Taylor every time when Travis Kelce breaks a record, every time when Travis Kelce makes a touchdown, every time he makes the first down or a catch or anything. You know what I'm saying? It gets annoying. And a lot of people were saying that, well, Taylor Swift ruined football and all this type of stuff. If you're one of those people, you need to get off the internet. You're a dumbass. You're fickle. You're an idiot. Taylor Swift has nothing to do with this. She's just trying to be a fan just like a rest of us. She's just trying to support her man, Travis Kelce. It's just the NFL, these networks that's in the NFL, is partnering with the NFL, or just focus the camera on Taylor Swift. Every time when Travis Kelce does something, we get it. They're dating. But can you just leave her alone? Leave Travis Kelce alone? Leave Travis Kelce alone too as well? I bet you 100%. I bet money on this too as well. That Travis Kelce is just much of annoying. It's just much annoyed as everyone else is about the whole NFL pointing the camera at Taylor Swift is. Because like, bro, we get it. They're both dating each other. And now you also want to point the whole entire camera at her, which is very annoying. Like I said, I have nothing against Taylor Swift. I have nothing but respect for that woman, what she has done for anybody's lives, how much she impact anybody's life, and how her music is great too as well. I have nothing but respect for Taylor Swift. She's really good. Like you don't see that many drama when it comes to Taylor Swift and all that type of stuff, right? It's just my issues with the NFL. Y'all issues should be with the NFL too as well, not with Taylor Swift, with the NFL, because they're pointing at her. She's just trying to support her man. And the fact that, a lot of these people think that Taylor's the reason why this NFL ruined, no, she's not. She's just a fan just like us. And the fact that, the NFL don't give a fuck about this is like, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a Swiftie t-shirt, like a Chief Swiftie t-shirt. Because if you guys don't know, I think the NFL at one point, I don't know if they still have it in the NFL shop, they sold a Swifty t-shirts. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or somebody else did. I don't know. But they sold a Swifty t-shirts. Then on Instagram at one point, NFL had like some Instagrams of the Swifties type of stuff. Which go to show you that the NFL, they want the fucking, I'm not saying they want, I'm just going to say this as respectful as I can. It's going to show you that, damn, they love Taylor Swift. The NFL loves Taylor Swift. And it kind of got me thinking, if the NFL loves Taylor Swift, does that mean that they want the Chiefs to win the whole Super Bowl? I've been thinking about this for a second. The Chiefs are in the Super Bowl, and they're not, they're a good team. Let's not act like the Chiefs are a dog shit team. They're a good team. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, you got Andy Reid being the coach. You know what I'm saying? You got weapons from the defense of being so good, over the recent years. Like, the defense has been really good. There has been certain games that the Chiefs have not done so good with Travis Kelce going off, and Patrick Mahomes going off. The defense, they have been helping Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce on certain situations. And what I mean by with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce going off, I mean like they're not doing good in the games. But there are times when Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes not doing good in games. The defense has been killing it, and I'll give props to what it's due. Like that Chiefs team is really good. But that's not my issue with the Chiefs team. Obviously, everyone hates the Chiefs at this point. I have nothing but respect for the Chiefs. I ain't a fan of Chiefs. I'm not a fan of them. My mom is, but I'm not a fan of the Chiefs though. But I do respect that team because they did come from the ground up, and they did some really good job over the course of years of keeping the defense together with the same people. And then, a lot of wide receivers stepping up, just like last year, a lot of wide receivers from last year stepped up. This year's wide receivers, well, they have not done that great. They kept missing drop passes with Patrick Mahomes, and it just pissed them off so much. I remember one time that Patrick Mahomes got so pissed off a person missed a catch, and he broke his fucking helmet. He threw it down. I can't blame him because the only person he can rely to is fucking Travis Kelce. He's only a tight end. He can do so much, but that's not here, that's not there. I'm getting off track and all this type of stuff. I do apologize, but my whole point is that every time when freaking Travis Kelce makes a touchdown or break the record, get a first down, they point at Taylor instead of Travis. Like, bro, can y'all just leave Taylor alone and let her be a fan for once? It's annoying, and it's making people hate Taylor for no reason. Like, it's not Taylor's fault, it's the network's fault. Y'all issue needs to be with the network because they keep pointing at her. And it's so funny because there has been so many, well, not so many, but there has been certain, celebrities that have shown up in games this year. Like, for example, Eminem. When he showed up in the Detroit Lions game, they only showed him once, and then boom, he was done for. That's the clip I showed you guys earlier. It's a shout to Chisel Adonis. You know what I'm saying? I've been a huge fan of his channel since 2019. But think about this for a second. Eminem showed up in the Detroit Lions game because he's a Detroit Lions fan, right? And the crazy part about this, they only showed him once, and that's it, right? When it comes to Taylor, let's show her multiple times when Travis Kelce make a catch, or when he makes a touchdown, or breaks a record. It's just so stupid. It's annoying too as well. Not on Taylor's fault, and it's not her fault. It's the NFL doing this bullshit, and I hate it so much. And what makes this whole thing even worse is that Travis Kelce's doing his thing this year. I mean, him and Patrick just broke the record for the most touchdown passes as a duo. Broke Tom Brady's and Rob Gronkowski's record, right? He made the touchdown. Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes threw it to Travis Kelce, made a touchdown, right? They put the camera right on Taylor Swift for no goddamn reason. And she's just a fan trying to support her man. Travis Kelce just broke the record. And Patrick Mahomes. NFL be like, screw those motherfuckers. Screw Patrick Mahomes. Screw Travis Kelce. It's just a record. It's not a big deal. Who cares about it? Let's point to Taylor. Let's cut to Taylor. Cut to Taylor. If y'all don't cut to Taylor, y'all will all get fired. Like, that's how NFL is, man. It's ridiculous. Just like DeMarcus Cousins once says, man, I hope the whole world knows what's going on around here, man. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. It really is. This is ridiculous. Like, I get it. I get it. They publicly announced their relationship. here and there. Of course, a lot of media coverage was going to talk about this here and there, including the fucking news outlet. Every time I wake up in the news, I see the coverage of Taylor Swift and the relationship with Travis Kelce, or the private jet plane, how she can get to the Super Bowl here in Las Vegas, because the Super Bowl is in Las Vegas. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, can y'all networks leave her be and let her talk to Travis Kelce? Like I said before, I'll say it again. I bet you 100% that Travis Kelce is probably thinking, man, can y'all just leave us be? Can y'all just let us, let us let her have her own privacy? Can y'all leave us be? It's annoying. I bet you he probably thinking, man, it's annoying, man. It's super annoying. Man, it's getting ridiculous out here. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift just trying to support her man and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, respect her to support him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But NFL be like, nah, fuck it. Fuck Travis Kelce, his record. Who cares? Who cares if he got the record for the fastest time to get 1,000 yards as a in a career as a tight end? Who cares about that? Let's point to Taylor. Let's point to Taylor. Like, oh man, it's so annoying. It really is. It's not Taylor Swift's fault. It's not her fault. It's not Taylor Swift's fault, because a lot of people get confusing on, and if I'm blaming on Taylor and this and that. Stop it, you dumb fickle. I'm not blaming on Taylor for all this whole bullshit that's going on NFL. It's the network. It's NFL themselves. They always pay Taylor as a way for them to get money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said before, I said again, the whole Instagram, them pointing at the Swifties type of shit, and then them, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think they had an NFL shop where there was like, getting like these there was like a Swifties shirt that they had on sale and all this other type of stuff. I'm not sure if it's true or not, and it was like clearly they're monetizing this shit off of them. They're not monetizing, like they're making money off of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship, especially Taylor Swift, because hey, she's a popular figure, she's a celebrity. Let's cut the camera on her. Like, saying fuck him, and then who cares about him? We're only cut the camera on that dude one time, and then as a Detroit Lions fan, and then boom, they're just focused on the game. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, and it's not Taylor's fault. It's the NFL. My issue is with the NFL. It should be you guys. So for all people to sit there and say that it's Taylor Swift's fault, she's running the internet, get your ass off the internet to go touch some grass. You fickle. Stop it. It's literally the NFL fault for doing this shit. And it got me and everybody else wondering, like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs win this game, because they're trying to make Taylor Swift look happy and get more coverage on her. Because if the 49ers beat the Chiefs, that means no coverage on Taylor Swift and nobody else. It's straight up gonna be coverage on the 49ers more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this other type of stuff. However, if the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl, they're not going to focus on Patrick Mahomes the way he has done in the Super Bowl, or not the wide receivers who've been catching the balls surprisingly. Oh, let's get the Taylor and Travis Kelce, them kissing, hugging. Let's get their moment together. That's why I feel like that's going to happen in the Super Bowl. Now, I don't think that the Chiefs going to win. I don't know who's going to win between the Chiefs and the 49ers. I don't know what team I'm going to go for. I'm not going to tell you what team I'm going to go for, you know what I'm saying? But all I know is that I just want this to be a good game. I don't want this to be no shenanigans shit. And that's another thing, too, as well, is that I'm afraid that there's going to be some bullshit that is going on in this Super Bowl, that it's not going to go the 49ers way, it's going to go the Chiefs way. And then the reason why I say that is because, well, they got to make Taylor happy. And the only way to do it is to throw the fucking 49ers on the bus and put the Chiefs on top, and then Chiefs win the Super Bowl. And I hate that. Because that's not that it doesn't make NFL look good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. I wanted to be a fair, good Super Bowl, just like everything else. I wanted to be fair. I wanted to be great. I don't want none of this shenanigan bullshit to happen. I want it to be fair. I want it to be great between these two teams, because they both bust their ass out, bust their asses to get here, considering the fact, they work hard to get to the Super Bowl. You got the Chiefs making always from the wild card to get to the Super Bowl. Then you got the 49ers making from the division round to the championships. And there have been two teams that they almost lost to, was the Green Bay Packers and Lions. They could have lost that game easily, but knowing the Green Bay Packers and Lions they choked the game, they messed up, you know what I'm saying? But the 49ers prevailed, and guess what? They're there, you know what I'm saying? And once again, the last thing I hate is for shenanigans keep happening. people are saying it's scripted or people are saying it's rigged and all this other type of stuff. And when it comes to NFL, I don't want that. I hate that. That's not good when it comes to football and any other sports in general. I hate that. I want it to be fair, clean, and a good Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be really good to where both teams lost my voice, to where both teams, have a chance at to win the Lombardi Trophy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no shenanigans happening, but something tells me with the amount of coverage they're giving to Taylor Swift, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl and more of the penalties go in the outcome for the Chiefs than in the 49ers. And the 49ers end up losing that way. And then Brock Purdy goes off. And then you got Deebo Samuels going off. And, you know what I'm saying? Like the rest of the team, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this game came close and there was a penalty that didn't go the 49ers way, and then Chiefs win, and the 49ers are winning. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I'm jinxing myself for this, but I just want to talk about this because all year long, the NFL has literally been promoting off of Taylor Swift. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the plug and say, let's go give the. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the plug and say, let's go get the Chiefs another win and have the ref screw them over. I wouldn't be surprised, not one bit. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. I just want to talk about this because Super Bowl's coming up in a couple of days. And, man, oh, man, I hope that we have a good game between the Chiefs and the 49ers. But something tells me something's going to go down, and 49ers ain't going to be happy about it. 49 fans going to be pissed. And it's not going to go anyone's way. So, it's not going to go their way. So, sorry, you know what I'm saying? But wishing all the best of luck for these teams. I hope NFL stop promoting Taylor Swift after the season, and I hope that this game goes good with the Super Bowl. Hopefully, y'all have a good time, with this whole Super Bowl thing too as well. If you guys are watching it, I'm gonna be watching it. Hopefully, there's no bullshit shenanigans, so we have to talk about the whole entire Super Bowl again because if we have to, it might be turned to a rant. But that's not here, that's not there. Hopefully, this is a good Super Bowl. Hopefully, I enjoy it, man. May the best team wins between the Chiefs and the 49ers. Refs, please let these two teams play football and don't throw no shenanigan bullshit out the way. Let them play. Please. Please. Don't let it be scripted or rigged or don't let it be don't let it be no bullshit shenanigans. Just let these two teams play football. Please. Please be fair to both teams. That's all I can say. Anyways, man, hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about the whole entire, Taylor Swift and the NFL. How you feel about the whole NFL, try to profit out of Taylor and all that type of stuff. Give her the most tension, all that type of stuff. And who y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the 49ers? Or y'all don't care about the Super Bowl at all? I'm curious to what you guys have to say in the comment sections down below. And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.
To the ones that told me to quit, look at me now. I could be the greatest of all time. I know that I can do it, you just gotta let me try.